Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Shadow of the Colossus Let's Play by MechaWill. You're in the right spot. You found it. You found what you were looking for. Whether it be myself, whether it be Shadow of the Colossus, whether it be just entertaining content in general, you are in the right place. Don't leave. Good community is what I hope to foster here. So, you know, I know you, the person I'm speaking to right now, or the straw man of a audience member that doesn't exist, are a good man. I know you're a good man / woman. Take that how you will. And I know you do good things with your life. And that's why I think that you deserve to be here. Nay, you belong here. You belong here with the rest of us. Standing strong, standing tall with the rest of the mech army. Thank you for sitting down and enjoying your stay. Please, ladies, gentlemen, set the mood, because we are going to be taking down another Colossus. What I mean by set the mood is turn the lights off in your apartment or your home or your bedroom, wherever you're at. Put on 7.1 virtual stereo surround sound headphones. Doesn't have to be that, but, you know, it'll help. And go ahead and full screen this puppy. We're going to be taking another trip into the forbidden lands of Shadow of the Colossus in order to take down another Colossus, of which I think is the Colossus that I fear the most. So get ready. I may need to, you know, prepare myself in some way. Some grade A lubricant may need to be inserted into places unknown, or would rather, you know, keep on the down low, because this is a family-friendly show. Okay, let's go ahead and find our way downtown, because it looks like that's where we're going. Aggro, if you could not ride off the cliff. Smart animal. Now, they did engineer this horse's design to do things that a horse would do, which is to not be smart enough to not throw himself off a cliff, even if my controller was telling it to go off the cliff. These are the smart design choices that I appreciate about this. Like, it does what horses does, and just, like, you know, it's like, come on, man, I'm not gonna let you ride me if you're gonna be that stupid about it. Which is, I respect that. Oh, boy, I was trying to jump the horse and I jumped myself. Agro. It sounds like he's saying arrow. Maybe he's really looking for Stephen Amell? I forget if his name has an I or not on the end of it. The guy that plays Arrow on the show Arrow. The Green Arrow. The Studley Arrow. He also plays Casey Jones in the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Actually, to be fair, I think the movie's already out, and I just didn't care, like, enough about it to the point where I didn't even realize that it didn't come out at all. Or that it came out. I think it was a summer movie, if I'm not mistaken. But it was a blip on my radar, if that. Let's make our way across this fancy-looking bridge here. A natural bridge, which really makes you wonder how on earth, I guess, erosion? You know, all of these canyons must have been here for thousands and hundreds of thousands of years for this erosion to have occurred. But it occurred in such a place that it gave us, like, a perfectly formed bridge. While I respect Mother Nature for that, I sense some game development chicanery going on here. That's alright. There's lots of little lizards around here, but I want them to live their fleeting lives knowing that I could have shot them in the face with my arrows, and I chose not to. It's just, you know, it's me. You know, I want them to be a reminder of my kindness as a human being, you know? All humility aside, you know, I am a humble guy. I am a god of this earth, and a god of these lizards, so if they don't believe that, then they can take it up with the tip of my arrow. This series seems to be all about tips, man. Tip of the sword, tip of the arrow. No other tips are involved. Please don't. Family friendly. Remember what I said? This should be and could be broadcasted on PBS, our lovely public broadcasting service, which you can always donate $5 to keep afloat. If every viewer of PBS donated $5, they'd still probably be about $500 million short of upcaning their channel. That was not that funny, but I thought it was clever. You know how it's like Wikipedia's like, hey man, if everybody, you know, that read these articles donated like $1.50 or whatever, we'd be so out of debt we would never have to ask money ever again. With PBS, you know, there's probably like 30 people that watch it. So as long as everybody, if each and every one of you that watch the public broadcasting system service, I don't know why I keep saying system, donates 50 grand, we'd be out of debt quicker than you could say. PBS. Alright, we're getting closer. I used to watch PBS, man. Did they have Dragon Tales on PBS? I think they did. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. Everybody knows it's Dragon Tales. That was the only thing I remember from the show. And it had some dragons in it. And my sister loved it. And then I used to hate it as a little kid. Just because you hate everything that your sister loves. Because you're a bad sport. But then I'd secretly watch it with her sometimes. And be like, you know what, this is actually like not that bad. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. I think it was the theme song that got me, you know? Yeah, it is. Oh, nice jump. Sweet air. Great moves. Keep it up, Ethan. Which way? Not that way? I'm gonna go that way anyway because I'm a rebel. Leather rebel. Lightning in the dark. Leather rebel. With a burning heart. Alright, this is definitely the one that I remember this like the back of my freaking hand, man. It's burned into my memory. This may be a tough ride for all of us, or I may pull off the greatest heist in history. Who knows? I should ask George Clooney for his help. The man was in so many heist movies, he probably knows what to do. Leather rebel, lightning in the dark. I really do have the, like, it doesn't sound like it there, but I really do have the voice for, like, a really sweet 80s metal band that only wears leather, and we are rebellious, and we do sing Judas Priest all the time. Alright, show me what you got. Babe. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, sexy, honey, I can't do it, it's a furry. What'd I tell you about shaving your, back, honey? I don't want to be feminist or against the rights of the female to not have to shave, but come on. You know, I'm not going to be engaging in any passionate affairs with someone that's so hard and cold on the outside, but also furry. Alright. As far as I'm aware, best thing to do is to stay on the horse, man. In these battles, like, it's gonna be smart to, like, stay on the horse. Now, I think the reason this one frustrated me so much, because I gotta trust on aggro to do the direction correctly. And then I actually, like, have to shoot this guy in the face from behind? As far as I'm aware, like, I have to do one of these. Okay. Why do I have my... I do like how smoothly that transitions. I just gotta... This is really where it's like, are you skilled with this horse or are you not? Does aggro feel like he loves you today? Or does he not? Because as far as I'm aware, he's supposed to follow you. Unless I'm wrong. Am I missing something? Where are you? And he pokes his head out for 1 sec. Poke it out. And he's got these, like, horrible yellow eyes. Peter. Those eyes. Those horrible yellow eyes. Show me them. Come on, dog. Come on. Peek up out. Do what you need to do before you hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Morpheus. Man, I feel like this last generation is not going to be able to know the wonders of certain great late 90s, early 2000s movies, such as The Matrix, Big Fat Liar, the classics, you know? Godfather, Sopranos. I'm gonna watch The Sopranos. Dude, give me those eyes. I see them starting to peek out. Did I get him? I did! I did what I was supposed to. Oh, that's right. You're supposed to shoot out his eyes. No, no! That was a poor idea. So that he does this and runs into a wall. That's what I recall. And then you can climb on top of him, like so. I think the fact that I know what to do here helps a little bit. Alright. Alright. Hold up. Get up. Okay, get up. Alright, where am I going now? Is the question. Where am I hitting? Oh, maybe I need my sword out for him to know, for it to glow. And show me the weak points. That is correct. Alright. This guy doesn't seem so bad now that we know what to do. Oh, you can take the power of the glow. See? Talking about classic movies, who hasn't seen The Last Dragon? Probably a ton of you guys that were born, you know, in the either the late 90s or, you know, early 2000s or, you know, late 2000s. I don't know how young the children are watching my channel. But if you are that young, go back and watch the best kung fu movie in existence, called The Last Dragon. It's got the greatest tunes. You are the last dragon. You can take the power of the glow. I feel like this guy should be getting up. Like, we're taking out a ton of his health in one go. That's what I was talking about. So maybe it just lets you get him to half health and then rolls on again. And if you can do it twice, then bully for you. Alright, get that bow out again. Yeah, never mind. I don't hate this battle. I think it's awesome. I think last time I was so frustrated by it that it clouded my judgment of how cool a battle this is. You're running away from a giant sand snake, of which you have to, like, shoot in the eyes as it appears behind you in an angry fashion to get it, to blind it, to crash it into a wall so you can climb on its back and stab it in the spine. Tell me which word out of all of those, tell me how this battle cannot be that epic with a summary like that. I think the other thing I didn't realize is that you could let aggro go and basically just sit here. When aggro hits a wall like he's about to in a couple of seconds, hit a wall, aggro. He just turns for you and keeps going. Because he's scared of the beast too. You have to realize this is a real horse, and you have to treat it as such. So, tips and tricks for this battle, don't worry about controlling the horse so much. The horse will control itself. You just gotta be the shooter. You ever play that game Enter the Matrix where you get to choose to play as Naomi or Ghost? It's a terrible ass game, but you are Ghost. Nice. I didn't even plan that. This seems to be going a lot better than I thought it would. Alright. We're in the right spot. Oh, and there's the spot I'm supposed to hit anyway. We might just do this like real quickly. This might be a short episode for you guys. If you're looking at the timer, you probably already know whether or not it is. Alright, that's something I call bullshit. I'm so sorry, buddy. Look, you're a worthy opponent. Oh my god. Actually, this is starting to tug on my heartstrings a little bit. Seriously, it was an awesome fight. I don't hold it against you. I just already knew what to do when I came to this battle. That's why you were that easy for me. Seriously, you're a good man. Look, don't take it to heart. Don't cry. Look, it's okay. It's okay. Don't do it. Don't, man. I'm sorry. Like, these are they come quicker and quicker, and these battles are starting to take it out of me a little bit. Like, this is, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to kill you. You're oh man, like, you know, starting to tear up a little bit. These creatures, like, why do they deserve what I'm doing to them, you know? It's like killing my horse, you know? I don't know. Well, we found our way through that real quickly. Let's go see what our next target is. Dormine, tell me why. And nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never want to hear you say, I don't want to kill these colossi, man. That's not what the Backstreet Boys say, but I do not want it that way. I want it that way. An altar overlooks the lake. A guardian set loose, it keeps the flames alive. Oh my god. I know these last two episodes have had, you know, particularly jokey commentary, shall we say, and you know that's just kind of the way I talk when I'm just shooting the shit with you guys, which is great. But I feel like, you know, when I watch Let's Plays, I'm really like, I like it when a Let's Player can really point out like the positives and you know, like, of the games that he's playing. Like, I'm obviously watching that game because I like that game. So I really appreciate the people that are like, you know what, this was really awesome, or this is super cool, because it's good to hear that, you know, the validation. I don't need it, but it's good to feel like you're in a positive, you know, space and community. And I just like to say, for the umpteenth a million time, this game is fucking awesome. Like, it's beyond amazing. Going through it again, like, still gives me the feelings that I had, you know, before. And even hearing, you know, Dormine talk about my next target after I just killed, you know, what was quite possibly one of the quickest Colossi battles, but still, like, a very impactful, like I'm blinding this creature, and I'm, you know, having it crash into walls, and I'm slicing its back and making it bleed to death. Like, I'm starting to lose the sense of why. Like, I see it. It's here to remind me every time I walk by. Why am I doing this? Why is this happening? But every time I'm in these battles, I feel like I'm destroying some harmless creature, and that kind of touches me a little bit. So, and not in the bad show me on the doll where he touched you kind of way, but in a, you know, an emotional kind of way. So I want to say, like, this fucking game, like, does what games don't do, which is really touch on that emotional aspect while having really phenomenal gameplay and a stellar game idea. And I'm also a sucker for open worlds, but I mean, everything just seems to be striking a chord, and it's at this point in the game that it really starts to get good. The past couple of Colossi, like I said, they're really starting to, like, be very interesting in their design, and really starting to make you as the player feel a lot of these different kinds of things, which is awesome, you know? The first couple Colossi, like the first 6 Colossi, 6, 7, you know, it's tutorial. It's trying to show you how the game is going to run and how it works, and it's giving you exposition, which is great, but we're really in the depth of the game now, and this is where it gets awesome. So if you stuck with me this far, like, your love of this game is only going to grow bigger as you watch more. Haha, sneaky. That means you got to watch more of my channel. Hey, but no, like, this game is phenomenal. If you can ever get your hands on a good copy of it for the PS2 or PS3, or PlayStation Now on the PS4, like I'm running it, do it, because, you know, I bought this game like maybe 3 times. I do PlayStation Now subscription. I bought it for the HD remaster, and I bought it originally for the PlayStation 2 when it came out, along with Eco, which is great. They're just phenomenal games. So I just wanted to make that little remark, the note on just how great this game is. Like, it's really starting to hit me again in the same way that it did the first time. I mean, imagine playing all this through the first time. It's insane, but it's starting to pick up for sure. So stick around for the next couple episodes, because there's going to be some really cool Colossi fights. And I thought we'd take maybe a little bit of this time and try and... One thing I never did in my playthroughs is climb this tower. And I made a little note in an earlier episode that we were able to do it. A little hint. Because there's a way for me to climb this. But I don't know how. I actually don't even know where to begin. I mean, I would assume maybe find a way to get back on that bridge that we started on. Or find a solid way up from the inside. Like some sort of cliff, but there's a few secrets, and I think one of them is being able to climb this tower and get to the very top. And to get to the top, as far as I recall, you actually do need to have upgraded stamina. So, like, you have to collect a lot of the oranges and lizards to be able to even do that. I don't know if we have enough yet, but I'd sure love to give it a shot. But yeah, all praise to Fumito Ueda and his lovely team with Team Trico. And again, Last Guardian, like, everybody that's just like, oh, this game's been too long in development, it's not gonna be good. Like, I don't know. I've got a lot of faith in that game, and I really hope that it is something I'm gonna enjoy. It's got high hopes, and it's definitely got a shot. So I wonder if, like, I climb like these things. Seems like I can. I really should just look up, you know, how to do it, a tutorial or something, but that feels like cheating almost. There were so many, like, there was such a vivid, like, community around this game when it released, and for the next, like, decade, really, around it, that they did all sorts of digging into the files and stuff because they thought that there was, like, you know, more secrets that they hadn't discovered, and they discovered a ton of different things that you could do, including different glitches and stuff that they could use. And I think that when they did the remaster, like, they actually allowed some of those glitches, like being able to ride on the eagle and being able to find, like, a particular sea creature or something like that, and, like, ride that as well or something, like, I don't know. But, like, glitches like that that you use, like, to get to different places, they actually allowed that in this game as actual features, and I think they even made trophies out of some of them, which is insane. And then the last aspect of this game that I've never tried is the time trial aspect, which I think is pretty much just going through the colossi, but trying to beat them in a quick enough time space. So as much as I want to get the platinum for this game, I never did that because I'm not hugely interested in that kind of stuff. Time trials, okay, my bad, definitely my bad. But it is what it is. So anyway, there's lots of interesting things about this game, but for the most part, we're trying to get through the the narration game. If I do figure out, I might, you know, look it up for another episode, and we'll see if we can get to the top of this chapel by the end of the series. If we can't, it sucks, but deal with it, bro. Nah, I don't mean that. I mean, you guys are all my guests, and I am your host. I will do whatever you ask me to, as long as it's short of breaking the law or saying nasty things to somebody else. I don't feel comfortable doing that. You know, stuff within bounds. I've got some boundaries. Not a lot, but a few. I always do like to take a look at the landscape. We've got an ocean, sea. Like, we've started to explore quite a bit. We look at our map here, like, you know, the colossi we've destroyed have been all over. Forests and valleys, canyons, dry lake beds. So we've seen a good amount of the map, but we still have yet to come across my favorite Colossus. So stick around for that. Like, I think it is coming up soon. It's definitely not this next guy, because I think I remember the next guy, but it might be the guy after. We'll see. I think it's most people's favorite Colossus too, is when I talk to him at least. But definitely something you don't want to miss. And this next guy is actually really cool as well. Definitely some good puzzle aspects to the next fight. Well, anyway, thank you guys for dropping by and listening to my droning commentary. If you guys enjoyed the episode, the like button really helps the series out and helps the channel out. If you want to see more content from me or enjoy the, you know, beautiful sounds of my voice, then subscribe to join the rest of the Mech Army. We're the growing breed of YouTubers that are here for some good entertainment. So join us, please. Anyway, thank you guys for dropping by. I hope to see you guys next show.